All right, we're ready. We're in here. Let's continue the story of the Singularity here. Let's see what's about. It's about. All right, so they have. Oh yeah, it's a different. Yo, Toad, how you doing? That's right. They have a different Da Vinci, I think, coming soon. Unless that's her outfit. Ruler Vinci soon. Huh. There's these as well. There's those. There's those two as well. I see. Alright. I'd say we can get started. 3-4 starts nowhere. Oh yeah. Just do the event. I'll be able to get her no problem. Alright, then let's get started here. Let's go to Argata. The cliffs. To the Nightless City. Hopefully you logged in. You see? Well, okay, you want to see... Oh, look, listen. Alright, let me see what we have here. Alright, Mr. Cold here. Added. Ring Sing. Wait, look at these guys. Some of these are inactive. Look, 11 days ago. Inactive. 94 days ago. Inactive. 100 plus days ago. Inactive. 6 days ago. Maybe forgivable? No CEs. We'll have to wait for future developments. Alright, there you go. Friend request settled. Gave them false hope? Wait, what? No, I ain't gave him nothing. That's not my fault. Those are 100 plus days ago. Okay. Let's look for you real quick. And I took off my friend code on the streams because I was so full. Now I don't have any space here. Let's see what we have here. Yo, Infinitium. Yo, it's been a while. How you doing? I've seen your name. Here you are. Here's your name. You're still here, I see. That's good. Logged in. Alright, let's see if we can find ourselves a Matteo here. Okay, I found you. Just like that. Alright, is it just assassin? I did use your dolmen last time. Pretty good. Kasaku. Kasaku. Oh. Okay. Alright, let's go with this. I'll bring my other casters too. Finally get to use Ilya here. Yeah, last time we were just trying out different units here. So yeah, let's get them going. Alright. Let's let her rip. Section 7, to the Nightless City. I can still hardly believe Assassin did something so horrible. I'm glad that the pirates are gone, of course, but did she have to sink the entire city of Ys to do it? Who knows what we could have done with the place we're still around. What a waste. Let's make it into a water park. I like that. Here I am focused on the present. You're dreaming of plans for distant future. Is Ryder? Yeah, I gotta do her interlude. I gotta do her interlude and then go from there. That's a precious talent in its own right. You don't like Ryder? He's a very positive person. Yes, that's the one of Paragon's best qualities. No matter how dire things may be, he never fails to examine things at new and unusual angles. He never failed to deliver truly earnest analysis. Young lady, there's certainly never a dull moment with you two. To give my own earnest answer, if Ys was still around, then yes. Then yes, perhaps we could have made use of it as marine headquarters of sorts. It's cool? Zoraida, I believe you said before that the lake is connected to nearly every river that flows across Argatha? Given the incredible potential in what could have been transported over water as opposed to land, I cannot help but feel that destruction was a waste. Still, there's no use crying over spilt milk, or a sunken city, as the case may be. I've already told my resistance allies to explore the ruins of Ys. They should find several seaworthy vessels. What's more, now that the pirates no longer control the waterways, we're on equal ground with our enemies. Ryder's optimism is well founded. The situation has certainly taken a turn for the better. After all, we've narrowed our pool of demon god pillars to candidates from 3 to 2, and we reduced the number of powers in Agatha. It seems like things should be a good deal easier from now on, don't you think? I'm not so sure. These women aren't our only enemy. Plenty of other threats remain, like those monsters that attacked our hideout. And while I didn't mention this before, there's even a natural disaster of a sort to worry about. We can't go resting easy just because the pirates are gone. Natural disaster? You mean like earthquakes? That is a scary thought. Especially down underground. I'd hate to be buried alive. Depending on the situation, I'm afraid it could be even more dangerous than that. You'll just have to see what I mean for yourselves. Words alone won't really suffice to describe it. There's no telling when it might show up, and should you attempt to spot it yourself, it disappears without a trace almost immediately. It is extremely dangerous, and to make matters worse, you cannot guard yourself against it. It is impossible to see it coming, so the only thing you can do is run away before you're caught up in it. It is so far worse than any mere natural disaster. Well, anyways, I'm just saying that there's still plenty of danger lurking around out here, so we can't go getting careless. Just forget about this natural disaster thing for now. It's unlikely we'll be running into it anyway. I'm afraid it's still not quite following, but it sounds like the gist of it is stay alert. Okay, alright, thanks for stopping by, Palm. Yeah, it's quite a mystery. I was like, what is that thing that he does not want to talk about? Speaking of which, I'm picking up hostiles right in front of you. They look like wild animals. I see what Ryder means about there being threats everywhere. Hey, at least they didn't surprise us. That proves Mash is sure staying alert. Way to go, Mash. Paragon, I think Mash deserves a double super extra helping of praise while we're preparing to fight. You look great in glasses, Mash. I really much appreciate the sentiment, Paragon. But I feel terrible about getting praise like this while you're busy giving orders for battle. Yeah, I think it's gonna be like, the revival. It's a good amount of servants. So these quote unquote bait banners, I'm gonna take the bait for sure. I'll get myself a what's that one? Summer BB? No, wait, no, it's not Summer BB. Summer BB is for an event. I think there was another BB. I can't remember. But yeah. Oh, they're writing on this one? We'll see how it goes. Well, there's only 2 people here. Wow. Only 2. Okay, then. Well, if that's the case, I'll give all the bus to myself. Is that? I think that might be who it was. It is in normal BB. Now this is where the damage comes in. Yeah, that's pretty good damage. Oh yeah, I did it out of order by accident. I was like, there's only 1 fight. I said, no problem, I'll take him out, no problem. Let's do this right here. 2 S2 S3. Okay. Evasion. Apply sacrifice for the world tree. Applies guts. Increase gauge. And offer yourself as a sacrifice. Sacrifice? He offers himself as a sacrifice. Okay. Okay then. Almost killed it. Oh, okay, okay. Okay. Now, is this AoE or single target? All enemies. Okay, that's good. Alright, let's go with this. Delayed 80% battery. Pretty good though, nonetheless. I'm not dying to this though. I'll give this to Koyan as well. That was a loud gunshot. Goodness. Oh, she's fine. This one will end him. This will end him for sure. Let me get a little bit harder here. Here we go. Wow, 1480. This is good now. Oh, they thought they're gonna. This is so nice. Gotta kill it twice. Okay then. I got triple coin, which will not kill. Just in time. Sacrifice yourself for the world tree. In case he lands on a random crit. That 10% crit. Oh wow, that's nice. And done. You know, that might have been a nice warm-up for what's to come. Ryder, since we're approaching our destination, why didn't you tell us about the sort of enemy we'll be facing in the Nightless City? The women of the Nightless City are very reserved, unlike the Amazon and pirates. They don't go around hastily attacking the other regions too much. They tend to focus on defending their own land. Really? But their leader got pretty extreme at Yeast. Way extreme. Indeed, which is almost certainly why the Hoot never saw it coming. I certainly wouldn't have. Were the Nightless City ruler to infiltrate enemy territory all on her own and take out the entire city with a single strike to its own weakness? She is the very model of an assassin in that respect. It's also possible that she intentionally refrained from drawing attention to herself up till now in order for that plan to work. True, but now that Yeast is gone, there might be changes taking place across the entire Nightless City. We should start with some careful reconnaissance. Since we found Drake at Yeast, albeit in a somewhat different form than usual, like Fergus. At first I thought we might find one of our other missing servants in a Nightless City. But now I'm fairly certain that whoever this ruler is, she doesn't come from Chaldea. The Who did say something about a caster though. That's true, she did mention that when speaking to the assassin. So it would seem safe to assume that the Nightless City is home to a caster's servant as well. In which case, there's still a chance that it could be Helena. Helena, okay. The purple hair girl. Regardless, our task remains the same. We'll never find out unless we go there ourselves. Come to think of it, Ryder. Do you have any idea as to how many soldiers there are in the city? It would be nice to know what sort of enemy we're up against ahead of time. I'm afraid not. As I said, they're mostly kept to themselves so far. I see. I asked because I still cannot make myself draw my sword against a woman. He still respects women. So I was hoping there might be some other sort of opposition there that would let even someone like myself be useful. I'm afraid that even after seeing firsthand in Yeast what terrible enemies women can be, I still can't bring myself to do battle with them. He needs to learn from Gilgamesh, you know. Gilgamesh has no chill. He's indiscriminate with it. He goes down to children too. Well, you know, maybe it's kind of like trying to get over your distaste for Brussels sprouts. You can't just do it at a drop of a hat. Hang on. I just remembered something. The resistance once took in a man who escaped from there. He was such a terrible state we weren't able to get much from him. But the one thing we did learn is that the Nightless City is the home to those. How come you're pointing at the bodies of those beasts we just defeated? Dogs. He told us that the city is full of dogs. So of course I don't know if he meant real dogs or something else altogether. Bunch of doggos in there. Alright, let's go with Infinitium next. Nightless City. Dang! Oh, this is gonna be a long ass stream. I feel like it's just gonna be just all of this 8 nodes and then we're done with the stream. Or however many nodes this is. Alright, let's go in here. Alright, let's get started here. Yeah. Normally they was doing, okay, here's one, here's another one, here's one more. And now they're like, oh no, here's all at once. It did. I saw him a while ago. There he is. Okay. What do you have here? The promised time. What else do you have here? Morgan. What's over here? Tomoe. Grell Tomoe. Alright, out of all these, wait, what's over here? Oberon. Disadvantage. Alright. Story support? Hold on, this is Infinitium here. We'll go with this Castoria. There you go, twice the friend points. Off you go. Alright. So we got that. I think this is fine. It's just a bunch of assassins and that's it. It's a bit overkill. Section 8. The Brilliant Fortress City. Oh yeah, you're next after this, CV, so if you log in, I might be able to find you. Alright. This is as far as I go. Oh, you're not coming with us? I kept too many of my men back in the hideout when we infiltrated Ys. I don't want to repeat that mistake. If the resistance had been ready to attack from the outside when it started to sink, it would have been a hell of a kerfuffle, but we could still have saved some of the men if only we'd been able to react accordingly. This time, the resistance and I will stand by near the Nightless City. That way, we can come and take control of the city after we've taken down the assassin. Alternatively, we can storm the place on your signal if something unexpected happens, like in Ys. Either way, I'm afraid the resistance needs me to lead them, so I have to stay behind. I'm sorry to make you face all the dangers yourself. It's okay, my friends here can handle anything. Oh. Oh, well, that's reassuring. That's also one of Paragon's 7 best qualities. He trusts his allies completely. And yet, something about working with this rider makes me uncomfortable. Why? No, don't do that, Mash. He's a good person. We may not know who he is, but he fought violently alongside us back in Ys. And there's no question that this is the best way of keeping Paragon safe. So then, why do I keep wishing he would stay somewhere I could keep an eye on him? I might have said this before, but let me say it again. If you must accomplish something, never give up. No matter the difficulties, as long as you persevere, a way forward will eventually present itself. This may not mean much coming from a boring old man like me, but I can't help saying it anyway. You never hear words of wisdom too often. Okay, Paragon, do you have your smoke bombs? Good. Then let's get started with our infiltration. As luck would have it, it's almost sundown. Never mind how strange the idea of sundown is several kilometers under the surface. At any rate, now should be a good time to scale the castle walls. This is the brightest deserted island I've ever seen in my life. The city is certainly no less of a surprise than Ys, however different. Reminds me... Oh no, their power bill must be nuts. That's what it is. The Nightless City, a legendary place from Chinese myth, much like Ys was a legend from French myth. Yo, Savage, how you doing? So, we're in New York right here, the city that never sleeps. Yo, Delante, hello. Dang! Look at that queue. Look at that queue you guys got. You guys are number 5 or 6 or something like that. Normally you guys are like 1 and 2, right? I was like, oh, well, we got 5 and 6 coming in the house. Alright, the original name in Chinese can also be translated as Nightless Castle. However, the word for castle actually means the outer walls of a city in Chinese. It's described in the Book of Han, but there aren't a lot of details about it. All we know is that the city was known for being very bright, even at nighttime. But given the image his name evokes, that expression came to be used for other cities that never sleep, like Shinjuku and Shanghai. What about the assassin? Unlike Ys, nobody knew much about who the Nightly City ruler was, or even if there was one at all. So I think it's entirely possible that she's a servant with no relation to the city who just happens to be using it for her base. Much like how Ryder's using the Peach Garden as his. Good point. Whoever Ryder is, I kind of doubt he has much to do with the Chinese Peach Garden. That said, the assassin who destroyed Ys did seem to have a Chinese air about her. No, I shouldn't speculate when we still have so little information. Anyway, what's your next move? I too believe we should learn from our mistake at Ys. This time, we should take great pains to ensure this covert operation remains covert. As such, we should start by gathering information with as small group as possible. Once we know more about the city itself, the threats we face, and where to find the assassin, then and only then do we all move in. Yep, makes sense. I'd probably get lost in no time anyway. Incidentally, Astolfo and I will be the ones to go and gather information. Oh, why me? Remember the citizens of the city we saw on the way here? As we suspected, the city is primarily inhabited by women. But unlike the pirates of Ys and the Amazons, these women are quite diverse in dress and race. The only thing they have in common is that they are all women. Therefore, as long as we keep our wits about us, the two of us should be able to pass as citizens. Of course, if you insist, I'm willing to go alone. That's too dangerous to go together. True, working as a team would let us deal with much wider variety of challenges. Much as I am used to working solo, this would undoubtedly be safer in case something goes wrong. What's more, here in the city full of women, you are the only member of the group who would not stand out, walking beside me. Well, I suppose Paragon may be able to pass with the right outfit, but that is too great of a risk. I'm the only one, huh? Gosh, when you put it like that. Okay, I'll do it. Yeah, you're gonna roll. I know. D say who's gonna roll. You gonna roll, Savage? I was gonna let Dion handle the boring stuff and spend some quality time with Paragon here in this alley. On maid? Okay, yeah, get your maid in. Maid altar. But if you're that insistent, it'd be a disgrace to the 12 paladins of Charlemagne if I refused. Let's do this thing. In that case, I'll have to remain here too. I may not be able to help gather information, but I'll at least keep this area and Paragon secure. I'm young, I know, but I vow to protect Paragon with my life. Maybe I'll do one multi, and that's it, and be done with it, right? Just do one multi, and then done, you know? Because I think I got over 90 right now. Well, Chaldea's staff needs to focus on monitoring Paragon above all else. So if you two are going to go off on your own, I'm afraid we won't be able to offer any help from our end. A story? No story multi. BB, probably BB. Maybe, BB. Not a problem. That's where we're going together. But what about the assassin of the city? They saw you both back at Yeast. The other citizens here may not recognize you, but what will you do if she does? A good point. We'll need some sort of disguise. That will not be a problem. Fortunately, I snuck into an empty house on the way here and borrowed 2 outfits from his closet. Naturally, I didn't have the luxury of choice in what I took, but since they were both hanging in the closet of a house belonging to an ordinary citizen, they should let us blend in well enough. When did you pull that off? Any good espionage agent knows how to procure necessary equipment on site, though I can't say I'm especially proud to do so. So is one of those outfits for me? Of course, that is why there are 2 of them. However, I only had time to base my selection on whether or not they would fit. So I don't wish to hear any complaints about how your outfit looks. Here, take it. Aw, come on, isn't it important to look good even in disguise? I mean, we don't want to get hauled in by the fashion police, do we? Oh well, I guess I may as well try it on. Why are you changing here? Do you realize Paragon's watching? Oh, wow, these are some... What is puppy eyes? I won't say this though. I'll say puppy eyes though. I don't know. Oh, at least changing the shadows here. Don't the 12 paladins have any sense of decency? Well, I can't really say as far as Roland's concerned. Overall, I have to say nope. Yeah, there's nothing to be proud of. Come with me, I need to change as well. It's like, no decency. Yeah, it's kind of strange, but they're just trying to get the reader to acknowledge that. Listen, Astolfo, they want you to register that Astolfo's a guy here. That's what they want you to do here. Hey, where's the fire? I'm already naked anyway. Oh, what? What is this? Okay. What? Oh. Oh wait, I've seen this one. Lavanche? What are these outfits? You're getting this made, right? I'm just joking, Mine's a sailor uniform. She would be better in a sailor uniform. Yeah. Dion, didn't you choose this yourself? Wait, I don't know what to make of this either, Paragon. She's ready to work at the maid cafe. Please don't look at me like that. I admit that I didn't look very closely when I took these outfits, but perhaps I shouldn't be surprised that they turned out to be like this. Let me ask you this, exactly what sort of room did you take these from? Nothing special, just an ordinary bedroom with an ordinary chest of drawers. Oh, a bedroom, huh? Well then, I bet you can guess what these outfits were doing there, huh? You hate this? At any rate, I'm afraid I don't have time to go searching for different outfits now. What's wrong with these? As far as I can tell, the only problem is that we're just too dang cute. I'm not certain that these outfits will fit in as you explore the city, but I am certain that the other women here are dressed in all manner of ways. So given that, yes, that's true. I've seen Western clothing, Japanese clothing, Chinese clothing, and all manner of fashions, ranging from medieval to modern times. I like this hand pose. So, I'll just take a screenshot for reference art. Whoops, I skipped a log. In which case, perhaps we won't stand out too much after all. What's up, Mash? Oh, it's not a very big deal, but... well, there's one thing I like to make sure of. Reference, yeah. It's just a hand reference. Whisper, whisper. Paragon, you're not sure of Dion's gender either, are you? All I can say is that Dion's Dion. Right, so given that, as much as I hate to ask you to do this, could you maybe take a look? These are some pretty fine lines, but May Dion for summer? Huh. Me too. But of course, that doesn't prove anything. Definitely, that's what's making Dion so mysterious. Perhaps heroic spirits can use skills to alter their physical appearance. Or perhaps, well, that's the only option I can think of myself. I don't see a way to resolve this matter with any certainty. We could always ask, but I believe Dion would just smile and change the subject. Not every mystery needs to be solved. Yes, I guess you're right. I'll do my best not to pay it any mind then. Very well, Astolfo, we shall have to undertake the mission dressed as we are, and please keep your wits about you and do not draw undue attention. Okay, I wonder if I look cuter with... Okay, well, there we go. That is exactly what I was just talking about. Do not adjust your skirt as you walk. Do you want the world to see what's under your skirt? Well, things certainly are a lot quieter without those two around, aren't they? Still, their task will require not a small amount of stealth and skill. I think it would be best if we just waited patiently for them to return. A city populated entirely by women, to be honest. I'm finding this place a little disconcerting too. Though of course I'll make sure to do everything in my power to keep Paragon safe if necessary. Still feeling out of place, the other you we know would almost certainly be thrilled to be here. If anything, he'd hate the idea of waiting around doing nothing in a back alley when there's a whole city full of women right in front of him. Either that, or he'd be on the edge of his seat waiting for something exciting to happen. And I don't mean an enemy attack, although now that I think about it, I suppose a Celtic warrior would find that exciting too, for very different reasons. I see, so what sort of exciting things would the Fergus be waiting for, if not an enemy attack? A half-naked woman falling from the sky for reasons. Exactly that sort of thing, Paragon. Even now, I can almost hear the other Fergus saying, well, isn't this my lucky day? Hers too. Haha, that's a good one. That's awful. Do I really end up becoming a vulgar man, obsessed with women as no more than sexual objects? Not that I can't be right, I just can't turn out to be a proper warrior. Did you mention I would enjoy an enemy attack as well as that other thing? Still, I can't help but worry. I better get back to training. That'll get my mind off this stuff. I think I'll start with some Celtic squats, just keeping an eye out on our perimeter. Pardon me. Now you two have gone and made poor Fergus uneasy with all your teasing. Don't worry, Fergus. You'll always be you, no matter what else happens. Please don't dwell on it. It's okay to just be yourself. Thank you, Mash. Well, I like to train whenever I have a spare moment, so this is me being myself. I see, you really do enjoy training, don't you? I don't get the appeal at all myself. I don't think I'd say it's appealing, it's more a routine. I think it's really sort of separate from the things you do for fun, or because you like them. Celt squat? Beats me. For me, training is something I do because I have to. I don't know if there's anything more to it than that. That's it, I don't do nearly enough, which is why I'm still just a fledgling. But I can say that I know my stuff when it comes to more knowledge-oriented things. The druids who teach me are actually afraid of me now, since I learn everything they teach me so quickly that they keep running out of material. Ah. Oh, whoops. Alright, let me go right here. I got some... Alright, there we go. They say that if they let me, I'll end up making them talk all day every day, from morning to night. So you used to be a nerd when you were young. I guess everyone really does have their own backstory. That goes for other servants too, of course. This has been a good reminder for that. Every one of them lived a full life and achieved something great as a hero. Their past must be very precious to them. Fergus, Astolfo, Dion, Galahad, who entrusted me with his power. They all had their own lives before they became heroes. I'll have to hear more about them someday. Yeah, if you really give them some thought, it makes sense, of course. The heroic spirits written about it in legends and myths would have led tumultuous lives. And since by definition their stories were exciting enough to pass on to future generations, there's not a boring one to be found in the bunch. Right, so Fergus, please don't feel as if you have to force yourself to do anything. No matter what else may happen, as long as you remain yourself, you'll become who you're meant to be. Does that mean I'll be doomed to become a man who's obsessed with his desire for women? That's terrible. No, sorry, I didn't mean it like that. I just meant that you'll become a strong, charming warrior. I do take issue with some of your future self's more overtly harassing comments. But you still grow up to be a great man, almost like everyone dependable. Uncle, huh? Sorry, I'm afraid I mistook the sound for your breathing. Fergus, there's some heavy breathing approaching you now at what appears to be a running speed. Heavy breathing. Could it be half-naked women after all? I say even better. No, I'm just joking. It's even worse. Okay. Thank goodness. Yes, I'm genuinely glad that's what it turned out to be. So that's not to say I'm in the favor of letting dogs run around without a leash. Be careful. They appears to be hungry. I'll take a quick drink real quick. The Soul Eater. We're gonna let Ilya do all the damage here. Yeah, we're gonna let her do all the damage if possible. It's a big dog. I did not. I've been meaning to do a separate stream for her rank up. I wish I did though. I need to though. Hit him hard. And she's still gonna hurt. She's still gonna do big damage though. It's okay. Here comes the big damage. Well, I need one more Ilya card. In time. Time will get her rank up. I'll tell you, I'll do Buster last because she loses a lot of power. There you go. Yeah, she did. She got that 460k damage. Oh, nice guard. Okay. So now we just generate some more sea stars. I didn't generate anything. Okay. Slowly working our way up there. Thank goodness he didn't steal the MP right there. Oh my god, we'd be in trouble if he did that. Okay. Now we're chilling. Yeah.
任せて。やります。あれはいつか見た終わりの星。どれほど遠く汚れても私は星を探すのです。さあ幕を開けて。
I think I do. I think I have that CE.
ここでまっすぐ。
I'm gonna increase her. No, I'm gonna hold her. Koyan? What does she have on right now? I have to see what she has on after this. I'll go here.
いいでしょう。動かない。しないで。
All right. Let me get her some guts here so she doesn't die. But she refused. Okay. 50 starting charge. Okay. I think I have I think she has kaleidoscope on right now. I could just triple Castoria. Let's do this.
やります。もちろん突破します。ここまでやれば。
Okay, I'll do this now.
私の死んで私はもうご覧になります。何任せて。じゃんじゃじゃーん。見てこの躍動。天を揺るがすエンジン。私
50% art.
さあ支配してあげましょう。
I want to do the big damage this turn. I'll probably get like maybe 50 to 80k on this one. Yeah, there's 80k, yep. Yeah, 80k, yep. Yeah, this one was no problem. I'll bring you up back up here. Alright, now it's dead. Dead for sure. Just in case. Just in case. In case I have some sort of invisible guts.
それはいつか来る兆しの星。誰に呼ばれるまでもなく、あなたは星をかざすでしょう。アラウンドカリバーン。筋系、神経系、血管系、リンパ系、疑似魔術回路変換完了。これが私のすべて。
Oh yeah, 20k more.
やったね、大勝利。それでは敗者から素材を剥ぎ取りましょうか。物騒なことはやめてね。
Ooh, glad that's over with. Well, those things seem to be dogs, technically anyway. Perhaps those were some of the dog riders we're talking about. I don't think we're getting off that easy. By the way, is everything okay there? Everything happened so suddenly that I have trouble imagining you could have kept quiet. To say nothing of how noisy combat usually is, even in a deserted black alley like this, there's a chance that someone may have. There, I can hear breathing and footsteps again. And they don't belong to an animal this time. Could it be? Masaka. Crap. We have to feed them. Where could have they gone? We had to put that dog down. Oh man, this is bad. Really bad. When those things get hungry, they go around eating other men. Oh, it's the man-eater. I think I heard something off this way. So it was a fluffy clothed man. Well, sorry, a fully clothed man. Well, I'm glad it turned out that way too. What the? They're dead? Who are you people? Wait, you're not subjects of the Nightless City, are you? You seem to be alone. That's lucky. Were you taken from the surface? We're allied. We're allied with the resistance that's trying to free the enslaved men. Maybe you heard of them. If you help us, we may be able to rescue the men here in the Nightless City as well. Stop. Now's not a good time. If I heard you, they must have heard you too, which means it's only a matter of time until they come looking to see what happened. Oh goodness, what am I gonna do? They're coming with their billhooks and hammers. The merciless executioners will be here soon. You doomed us all, you fool. That's what you should have ended that line right there. Okay, so that's CE. Summer and oh wait, this is the this is a story. Yep, it gives you MP up. Or generate stars. Ah. With my family. I thought I had it. Well, listen, I got a bunch of CE generation thing right here. You don't have it? Well, shoot, I have it in spirit. Okay, let's go here and let me claim my. Well, I do have this though. I got these 90 Saint Quartz. Wow, hit him with the 90. Oh, my bad. I have more than 90. I have 100 something. There you go. Okay. Let me use these enhancements real quick. I think okay, she's already maxed out. Let's do this to her. Story roll? That makes one of you. I don't believe. Oh shoot, I don't even have enough. Oh, we'll just hold on to this. We're better off holding off on that. But I do have these foes though. Yeah, we actually farming 101. 101 Bradamonte. Story is indeed cursed. You throw the quartz in the abyss and never see it back. That reminds me. Let's enhance it. Make it even stronger. Alright. We're quick. We're all about the quickness. All about the quickness. When we hit those quick things, people die. There you go. Oh, this is our perfect quick, perfect bust. Almost. We're gonna work on Buster last. Right. Alright, let's see if CB logged in here. So many people. That's a lot of people. Oh yeah. Okay. Let me. I did see you. I saw you several times actually. Miko no me. Yeah, you got. There's some strong servants. Found you. Yeah, this is how I remember you. I said, yeah, you're the person with the MP5 Castoria. Let's see what else we have here. MP5 Morgan. Oh my goodness. All right, and then what's it? Is another MP5 over here? I guess. MP. Yeah, everything must be MP5. Okay. Let's go with. Oh, you got Himiko. Let's use Himiko. Put rulers together. Alright, so we're gonna go like this. And change up the... This is... Oh, this boy holding out his hand. This B2030. Ah. I mean, we're gonna be critting out every single turn. Actually, what I'll do is do this. I'll make sure Himiko hits hard. That's something kind of funny about the city, don't you think? The lights are scattered so haphazardly. Not a thought is given to order. They may shine bright, but their gleam lacks warmth and truth, in stark contrast to the gleams of Versailles. It's gonna hit like a truck. Not that Versailles' gleam was perfectly righteous either. It was designed to pile extravagance upon extravagance, to show there was no greater place to be found anywhere in the world. But this glow is quite the opposite. It has been expanded endlessly, signifying that it has ambitions well beyond where it is now. Yeah, it does kind of feel like they've just been piling on lights for the sake of doing it. The lights are so bright you can't even read what the sign says. There's so many of them that you're never sure where you're supposed to look. And what's with that platform in the middle of the plaza? It has such an imposing presence, and it's as flashy as anything else here. I bet I can figure it out if I really rack my brain. Oh, I got it. Maybe it's a DJ booth? A DJ booth in these times? I do not know what it is, but I know it's not a DJ booth. Although, why does the sight of that object put my heart so ill at ease? You know, chaotic as this place is, compared to Ys, it's surprisingly orderly. Indeed, it may have something of a squalid luminescence, but it's a far cry from decadence. It almost feels as though it's flourishing, which is rather strange considering how far underground we are. Oh, these people are kind of weird too. We really don't stand out much, even in these outfits. Quite. While they do all appear to be largely around the same age, they are otherwise completely dissimilar in almost every respect. And the real surprise is that there are men here. Yeah, and it doesn't even seem like a big deal. Like, they don't even have any collars or chains on them. Wonder why they don't just run away. They could be bound by some sort of spell. We'll have to talk to someone in order to find out. However, speaking with one of the women may be dangerous. I think it would be best if we were to find a man who is by himself. Yeah, but that's easier said than done when it seems like everyone is all coupley. They even lock in arms and everything. What's going on? How come these things seem so normal and not normal at the same time? Wait, there's a group of 2 men and 1 woman over there. That's odd. Let's follow them. Are you cold, Master? I'm fine, thank you. Here, Master, use my coat. Oh my, aren't you sweet? What do you think you're doing? She said she wasn't cold, you brown-noser. Oh, it's not my fault you're too dense to read between the lines. No, no fighting. I love both of you equally. You have a lovely nose and you have beautiful round eyes. They're both special, so no more fighting, okay? You're too kind, Master, thank you. You truly are too kind, Master. I'm sorry for how I behaved. Oh, come on, you gotta be kidding me with this reverse harem stuff? Look at them, just smooching it up in public. Gee, the woman just told the man to wait for her over there when she goes to the bathroom. Now's our chance to get closer. Oh, they're about to be home wreckers. Oh, this sucks. I'm sick of buttering her up all the time. You must be sick of it too, right? I don't know how much more of this I can take. I'm going to go along with this because I don't want to die. I'm not a subject of this nation, and let's not kid ourselves. That's just her way of calling us pets. I got a wife and kid back on the surface. Come on, she's never left us on our own before. Now's our chance. Let's get out of here. I've even heard there's a group called the Resistance outside the city. If we could just meet up with them. Yeah, now we know how these men truly feel about living here. Let's go talk to them and find out. Well, say something. Aren't you fed up with... Attention, I wish to make a report. What? Oh, he out here snitching. This man would disturb the nightless city peace. He means to flee the city of harmony and light. Something's not right here. Astolfo, stop! Come quick, we have a criminal here. Bring Her Highness Justice down upon him. Stop that, please don't call them. You got it all wrong, I was just kidding around, man. Whatever you do, don't call for the tortures. It's over, man. Oh goodness, what am I going to do? They're coming. They're coming with their machetes and hammers. Oh, so this is how this whole thing... But hold on, this guy is different. This guy was tending to dogs. He's a different person. Unless it's the same guy. These merciless executioners will be here soon. I'm sorry. What are you talking about? Who are these executioners? You mean you don't know? I'm talking about the torturers. The Empress official torturers who serve as the Nile City police force. Two different guys. They look the same to me, but they're two different guys. If you know what's good for you, you'll hurry and make yourself scarce. That's all I'm going to do. I'm still not sure what he meant, but something is definitely headed your way. Be careful. Oh! Guard dogs 17, 18, and 19 confirmed dead. Likely culprits spotted. They do not appear to be kept by any subjects. Rather, they appear to be intruders. She stinks of blood and guts. In fact, she absolutely reeks of them. And of course, she's a woman. That huge weapon must be so unwieldy, given her physique. No, that's not the issue. This bloody stench isn't that of a warrior fresh off the battlefield. It really does bring to mind an executioner. This woman has almost certainly split the blood of others far beyond what could be deemed necessary. Man A, Man B, rejoice. Her Highness is almost lenient. Intruders though you may be, she will still grant you a chance to swear fealty. Now choose. Will you swear fealty after your judgment or before? If I say before, can we skip the judgment part? No, judgment is Her High Highness' strictest law. None can avoid it. The penalty for killing a guard dog is the amputation of your 4 limbs, so that they may be fed to the other guard dogs. Whoa! It is a perfectly just and ecological solution, as one would expect from Her Highness. This woman doesn't look so inclined to be lenient about amputating our arms and legs. She is clearly as frightful as her bloody stench implies. I can help if I hate her and pity her. I feel like women should be more, well, free, whether they're fighters or not. Take the hoot. She may have been evil, but she was proud of who she was. But you're not proud of anything. All I sense from you is self-admonition. As for that weapon of yours, you'll never met out your so-called judgment on Paragon. I may be young and inexperienced, but I will still protect him with every fiber of my being. Furthermore, even in death, I will never swear fealty to the assassin after all. He only goes for a well-rounded woman. Do you have some things like that when I'm trying to steel myself for battle? So, you refuse to swear fealty to Her Highness. Your punishment shall now be far more severe. I think having your 4 limbs cut off and living is worse than actually dying. Because then you gotta live with that. Okay, so we're just gonna go with oh, it's only these 3? Oh, here's the, oh, it's 3 tortures. Okay, let's go with do this. I don't, that's Fergus. That's Fergus right there. We got Exodia hand right here. There you go. Oh wait, that's fine. Let's make her hit hard. Oh, she is pissed. Alright. Alright, how much damage can we get out of her? Her full B Himiko? Should I MP with her? MP with the buzz, okay. Oh, it's triple buster. Oh yeah. This is the maximum damage I could get out of her. Where's Red till dead? Oh yeah. Almost killed it. That was a that's because I don't have Koyan's skills all the way leveled up. that part right there is because that's level 1. That would have killed it. This would have had more juice in it. But it's good nonetheless. Let's go with this. Straight into full chain. Okay, I'll shuffle my hand now. I want more Himiko. Alright, should I shuffle this to get more Himiko cards? Yeah, I could probably get more Himiko, right? I'm feeling lucky. Dang it, unlucky. Okay, I can triple Estrella. Let me just go here. This give him more strength. Critical strength, yep. Alright, let's do this. I want a triple Himiko. I'm getting a lot of C-stars though. Oh my goodness. Like C-star farm. Let's do this. Someone's dying. I'll go here, here, and here. Dang.
怒らないから白状なさい。よそ見してましたわね。
Oh, you need more? I need more. Oh, okay. Let's just suplex it out. Wait, I don't have enough juice here. Ah, just triple Himiko. I mean, triple Australia.
そうしますの。任せなさい。こうかしら。こうかしら。打撃戦の用意はよくて。
Okay, now we can do this. That's not enough. It's fine. Let's do it anyway.
天秤に祈りなさい。ぶっ飛ばしますわ。そうしますね。あなたの罪を計りましょう。我が宝石庫はこの夜空。あなたの罪はこの星の数。クッソスオルム。こうかしら。光よ。私の宝石たち。これがとどめ。
Target focus on Ilya. Oh no. Okay, now it's dead for sure.
はい。はい。良いでしょう。君と大根。やったね。大勝利。それでは敗者から素材を発
Australia?
しようか。物騒なことはやめてね。
You give away Australia? Who did you trade Australia in for? Was that worth it? Alright. Alright, next up, we had, I think, Palm. Oh, when summoning. Oh, okay. I thought you were like in the bind. It's like, oh man, I need this these gold transmit. That's straight. You got to go. All right. I do not see. I don't think Palm logged in. So we'll go to the next person. We'll go with I believe it was. Oh, let me look at the order here. Sorry, cousin Infinity. Oh yeah. Let me see. Ah, it's Azrael. See if we can find him. I saw him earlier. He's somewhere around here. There he is. There's Scotty. Caster of the Nightless City. Huge spoiler, by the way. He's like, yo, let me show you this. Astolfo stories. He's at a disadvantage. He's at, look at that. He's like, wow, he's gonna get murdered if he goes out there. Alright, so we go here. So this is who's waiting in the Nightless City, eh? Okay. He'll work. I believe he'll die. This is fine. Well, go Bert. You actually beat the torturer? You guys are amazing. That Celtic hero muscle power for you. Oh. The Zanzan node? Oh yeah, the Zanzan mode was amazing. It's like, she kept fighting, right? She's like, oh, I won't go down, right? She's like, she did her roll, did her one punch several times against Osmodeus. It was amazing. Thank you, but all I did was defend against them. We could never have defeated them without Paragon's quick thinking and unerring orders. To me, the one that's very memorable to me was when FGO went under maintenance when I was fighting the ruler Artoria, and I was about to ult with the guy with the hand, Bedivere. Yeah, Bedivere. I'm about to ult with him, and then I used a command code on him, and then boom, it went straight to maintenance. Sorry for hiding out on my own back there, but we're terrified of the tortures. Lancer Artoria, yeah. We could never have hoped to stand against them. Not after seeing one of their shows. Their shows, Paragon, this is a good chance to talk to one of the city's inhabitants and learn more about what's going on here. Ah, who said that? Oh, don't mind me, I'm on your side. Like nationwide. Just think of me as talking version of that cute fluffy animal over there. Oh? You lot sure can use some weird spells. Anyway, I'm just grateful you all defeated her. If you hadn't, I had been killed for letting dogs I was in charge of get away like that. After what you did for me, I'll help you out in any way I can. Wow, this is a real stroke of luck. Having someone who can provide us information show up like this while we were just waiting here. It makes me feel kind of bad about having Dion and Astolfo disguise themselves to sneak into town. So you have other allies here too. I just hope they haven't run into any tortures themselves. Or they haven't seen the tortures at work. I take it you're referring to the show you mentioned earlier? What would you please tell us everything you can about this city, the torturers, and what role they play here? Of course, first off. What was that? I've got a bad feeling about this. Attention subjects. This man has committed a crime. The crime of plotting to escape from our glittering paradise here in the Nightless City. The contemptuous crime of snubbing Her Highness' boundless mercy for her loyal subjects. This must be some kind of show. So that's what that platform in the plaza is for. A scaffold for public executions. I don't like this. Hold on, that's a good sad face. Hold on, that's a good reference too. Okay. Come now, don't feel bad. You did the right thing. Of course, I'm well aware that crimes must be promptly reported. I simply followed Her Highness's law. He kept true to the vision. Ah, you're such a good boy. I'll have to give you an extra special reward once we get home. You are too kind, Master. Dang it, I didn't do anything wrong. I just didn't want to die. If you want to survive in this city, you have to sell out anyone who might drag you down with them. Please don't do this. I'm begging you. What are you going to do to me? Your punishment has been determined. I'll remove your fingertips. You know what this guy could have done? This guy could have been like, nah. He's trying to sell me out. He could have like reverse Uno'd it. He's like, listen, man. He could have just point the finger back right at him. No, he's like, he's trying to put the blame on me. It's not true. The other guy's trying to escape too. And then boom, they both get in trouble. That way he just getting dragged down by himself. Is that it? I promise I'll never even think about running away again. So please spare me. Next will be the middle of your fingers. Then their bases, your palms, your wrists. From there, I will slice your arms into equally sized parts from your wrists up to your elbows. Then I'll do the same from your elbows to your shoulders. Next your legs, then your torso. Your body will be whittled down piece by piece from its extremities until you cease to exist. This slow shredding of the body is known as Lingxi. It was extremely pragmatic of Her Highness to come up with this as the ultimate punishment, while the fine technique required to perform it makes it a slow method to learn. We torturers are certain it will be regarded as the greatest form of execution known to humankind. Execution? You should be grateful to Her Highness. You have been given the gift of time to repent for your sins. Those who die by the guillotine or the rope are not so lucky. You are truly fortunate. Save that, you sadly will not have the opportunity to experience Her Highness' other innovative torture methods. I would have liked to see her kneeling torture or tree torture myself. Ah, so you already weep in regret. You might have had a chance to experience them, but now that your sentence has been determined, I'm afraid we don't have time. Goodness. Then let us begin with the first cut. Your fingertips. Oh, nah. Oh, it's over for him. He could not run away. He couldn't bear to watch. It started. Wow, they look just like little shrimps. Oh, look how much blood is spraying out too. Oh yes, it's really something. I knew that platform inspired feelings of dread in me. Even I wasn't sure why. But now that I've seen this horrific display, I finally understand. Yeah? It is a scaffold used for executioners. It may not have a guillotine, but it serves the same purpose. Once long ago, I failed to prevent such an execution. When the guillotine was soaking France's streets in blood, I was not there. I was not able to return. And so I cannot help but think, if only I had been there. Had I been there, sword in hand, at the scaffold while Mary awaited her death in Samson's hands. Perhaps I could have made a difference. Yet, here I am now. And once again, I am unable to act. Hey Dion, you don't have to overthink this. The important thing is that we're servants now. I know that. We're currently her experience. Ghosts from the past. I know that it's pointless to think of what could have been. No, that's not what I meant at all. I mean that we're master servants. We're acting directly on his behalf, remember? So all we gotta ask ourselves is, what would Paragon do? That makes 2-8? But we have to roll to fulfill an important one. I know, and saving this probably won't help us fulfill it. But oh well. I say we give it a go. If it all goes really bad, we'll both say we're sorry, okay? See how well will that work? You're a great fool, Astolfo. You really are. Hey, everyone's always saying, Astolfo, stop leaving your brain at home. But I never do that, honest. Oh yeah, Samsung. That darn Samsung. Mary and Charlotte. I can see what they mean, dressed as you are now. Then again, I suppose I'm in no position to speak. Perhaps that's why I'm compelled to do this. There is a crowd of people here. We must end this quickly. Okay, I'll try. Oh, she's harder than she looks. It seems we have attracted reinforcements. This is not good. Who are you? Interfering with an execution ordered by Her Highness is a clear act of treason. The penalty for treason is death. You two will be executed after this criminal. Evildoers may not know my name. If you must call me anything, call me Sailor or Paladin, friend of justice and kicker of butts. And this is... I have to do this too? In for a penny, in for a pound, I am made knight, friend of justice, defender of the innocent. You gotta strike a pose after that. Get all that mask and show it to Mary. Burning another copy of Astolfo? That's funny. What? Oh, you mean, sorry, you mean Samson. Oh yeah, Samson. Yeah, burn Samson. My bad. Yeah, burn Samson. What? Don't you dare. That would be a clear breach of my portrait rights. Wait, what are you doing here anyways, Paragon? And you, Fergus. We heard an ominous sound and thought we should come take a look just in case. I'm glad we're not too late. At any rate, this is horrible. Just horrible. There, you have been added to the list of today's execution. Say you made the list. Once you are all dead, the names Sailor Paladin and Maid Knight will forever be engraved in the history of the Nightless City. Just to be quite clear, those are not our real names. It's like, I don't want. It's just like if I die like this, don't remember me as this. Very noble. Let me take a drink real quick. They wouldn't stand against the Majesty, would they? The caster of the Nightless City. Increase your MP strength 1 turn, plus deal heavy special attack damage to all king enemies. So if she kills Gilgamesh, I guess. Attack damage increases with it. Okay. Oh, okay, let's do that. Let's do it. Okay, she gives herself guts. Apply guts to everyone. Wow. She charms them. And she gives herself arts. Okay. Let's just do this then. Oh, target focus the queen. Alright, this will kill that one. Oh, feeling lucky. Quadra 7. Okay, so I'll just build up the sea stars. Yep, sea stars. Actually, no, I'll just kill this. I'll kill it. Never mind. Illusion 100. Oh wait, never mind. Very close though. Okay, I say I give this to Ilya. I might get lucky and give it to Ilya. Never mind. I see. Yeah, she got it somewhat. It's pretty good. Okay, I'll take it. I'm getting lucky with these crits. And then this will kill that one. We're close to it. I could do this. And then do the... This is a female, so it won't do... It will do the increased defense for yourself. 2 turns. Okay, that's fine. There's guts. Okay, that's fine. I'll just art chain it up.
そう努力はします。ご存知のはず。見せすぎでしょうか。
Alright, now it's time.
すべてとはいきませんか。私はもう何も諦めない。お見せします。後悔、断片で今宵はここまで。筋系、神経系、血管系、リンパ系、疑似魔術界の変換完了。これが私の全て。
Alright, take care, Toad.
もうダメかも。
Thank you for coming by.
でも結構頑張ったし褒めてくれるかな。
Oh. I'm searching for a new place to hide as we speak. For the moment, please keep running and don't stop. I'm glad we managed to beat them, but they were weirdly, tanky? I realized something after fighting them. Remember those citizens, or subjects that were gathered around? I believe they and the torturers are fundamentally the same thing. What do you mean? It's just my impression. But I got an identical feeling for the torturers we defeated as I did from the subjects. Their only true difference was their weaponry. Essentially, I believe that those serving as torturers are chosen from among the women here. Maybe that means this whole city could be a threat, kind of like Ys. Anyway, at least we managed to rescue the guy from being executed. Now we just need to find somewhere safe and catch our breath. And this one right here will be Delonte. Let's see what he got in store for us. He's got... I think I saw him like 1 hour ago in the list, but I don't think he logged in recently. It's probably not there. Yeah, I saw his Nick's account. Looking for you! Looking for you! You ain't here, man! I tell you, never log in. you never log in. Okay. It's okay. 1 second. I gave you 10 whole seconds. Look, we're gonna go palm now, you know. He logged in. I skipped him because I couldn't find him earlier, but I found him now. Alright, let's go palm here real quick. Alright, you'll get next node. You get next node. Alright. Alright, so let's go with we'll go with wait. There's oh, you know, and then what's over here? What's over here? What you hear? Okay, okay. Let me see. Okay, let me see what you got here. Oh wait, it says tonight though. No, I'm just joking. I said, but it says tonight though. Okay. It's the other voice actor. These two have the same voice actors in the JP one at least. All right. Alright, we're gonna refresh to see if we find you. Let's see if we find oh, I found you. Oh, no, we found you. Alright, wait, hold on, you want me to take out the dog? This is a one across the board, dog. Alright, let me see what you have in the caster department. Yo, Weaver. Oh no. Okay. We'll go with... What's over here in this slot? Oh, let's go with... Dang, you took her to 100. To 100. To 100. Or let's play her at 100. Okay, I don't see any enemies nearby. I think we're good for now. I'm so sorry for all this trouble. Don't worry, I'm not mad. Oh wait, no. This is a better response. You can, Dion, you can apologize by wearing those outfits again. Oh really? I didn't know you were into that sort of thing. Not you. Oh my goodness. Very well, if you insist. Stop, Paragon. We're just kidding. Save for some Kava and oh yeah, Dolmen. Yes, we must focus for the Dolmen. Dolmen. At any rate, a lot has happened since we came here, but thanks to you two, we did manage to learn more about the city. In fact, given what things are like here, something like this may have been unavoidable. I agree. Now we know about the tortures, the subjects, and what life is like for men here. Things may be different from how they were in Yeast, but men are still treated as lesser beings here. Okay, I can wait. 2 weeks? Yeah, I can wait. They are controlled by an incredibly severe set of laws, and offenders are subject to extreme harsh penalties enacted by the torturers. It is horrible. It's just as terrifying here as it was in this last city. I might never have believed just how terrifying it was if I hadn't seen it for myself. I don't blame you. There are no words to describe just how awful the tortures are. Oh hey, so who's this guy anyway? This man agreed to help us after we ended up saving him. He says he's gonna no longer return to their society. You people really are incredible. I still can't believe you stopped a torturous execution and brought that guy back with you. Oh. He's missing a hand and he's lost a lot of blood. We could try to staunch the bleeding, but I don't know if he'll even last the night. I'm not sure that matters. Security's super tight, so it won't be easy for us to leave. Plus, we can't keep Ryder and the Resistance waiting outside for us forever. Now, if they ever do decide to animate Argatha, there is a lot of censorship that will need to happen. Like showing that hand chopped off, constantly bleeding, might be a bit too much for the big screen there. You're right, we need to settle this today. Indeed, we must defeat the Empress and free the city. So I would ask, can you tell us where we can find the assassin who rules the Nightless City? You've been living in the city for some time now, right? You must have some idea where she could be. I'm afraid not. Men are the lowest rung in society here. We're no more than laborers for the women. You gotta zip it? The only reason you see us walking side by side is because the women have permitted it. If I'm being perfectly honest, we are just slaves. Slaves? As long as we obey the law, men and women are on equal footing here, at least on paper. But basic human rights, things like free speech and such, all belong to women. In the court, two opposing men can expect a fair trial, but if it's a man and a woman, the law almost always sides with the woman. We have no real freedoms. What we eat, when we sleep, our lives are regulated. Naturally, we don't get to choose where we go or what we see either. So I really have no idea where the Empress could be. At this point, William settled for rumors. Rumors, in that case, well, I don't know if there's anything to it, but I've heard that there's some sort of underground facility here. The fourth one is worse than this? Ain't no way the fourth one worse than this one. But of course, no one, not even proper subjects, can just walk in. You have to be a torturer or hired to have hope for that. Asylum? Oh, Abigail. Abigail? An underground facility exclusively for big shots. Sounds pretty perfect for a villain hideout. How would one go about entering this place? Where is it located? I told you, it's just a rumor. I have no idea how much of it is true, if anything that's said. The execution scene hurts your feelings? Haha. I do remember a guy telling me how a torture suddenly showed up out of nowhere right in front of him. He thought he was gonna die. She wasn't just walking about either. He said that one moment she wasn't there and the next she was. So if that place exists, there might be a secret underground entrance to it near where that happened. Then let's check it out. Did he tell you where this happened? If not, can you take us to that guy? As luck would have it, he really did die after he got reported for something else. What a sick joke. Still, I do have an idea where it was. It's a place you're all familiar with too. Oh. It's behind the plaza with the execution scaffold you all just left. So just gotta revisit that platform, no problem. It's no security. It's very quiet here now. Maybe that's because it's almost morning? Huh. I would have thought the city would still be up in arms looking for us. Guess not. If we knew things had quieted down this much, maybe we could have escaped after all. Maybe. But that wouldn't do us any good. I believe this was the correct choice. For that matter, things may have quieted down. Oh, my bad. Down, 1 second. For that matter, things may have quieted down here because they thought we had escaped and are concentrating their search outside accordingly. I too believe this was the correct choice. So what do we do now? Do we wait around here for the torches to come out or take the risk of looking out around ourselves? There's no telling when they might come out. Okay, he said that it was behind the scaffold, right? Gotta be quiet now. You know, I'm pretty sure I've said it before, but this place sucks for covert ops. There's so much light, it's impossible to sneak through the shadow. Is it just me or is it getting even brighter around here? Oh no, it's a trap. Ah, and I mean... Welcome to my castle. Oh yes. Oh, it's Wuzong. Wuzishan. On second thought, I'm already tired of that name. From now on, I'll give you Shigo or Wet Dog, since you evidently love to slink through the shadows. Wet Dog. That's the assassin of Nightless City. Oh no. Look around the plaza. It's an ambush. We're completely surrounded. But how did they know where we are? Huh, don't blame me for this. Wow, this guy has unwavering loyalty. If you have a chance to report someone, you take it. Get rewarded and raise your status as a citizen. That's what you have to do to survive in here. We don't have a choice. I mean, do you guys really believe you have a chance of bringing down the Nightless City? That sure as hell don't. Should have killed him. Exactly. We should have murdered him. Once I heard you had the other allies here with you, I thought I'd get better reward if I sold you all out together. So I just Been biding my time. I see. I fully understand what Ryder meant. The city truly is home to nothing but dogs. Dogs are a traditional symbol of bravery for the Ulster clan, but these are something else entirely. Hey, you let me serve a high-class subject now, right? I'll be guaranteed a safer life than I had before now, right? Indeed. You did well to inform us of our guests. You received your reward, as promised. That's great. However, your manner toward your empress is quite insolent. You clearly lack dignity. Take him away. Let's see now. 20 lashes ought to improve his poor attitude. Dang! And some hot water torture to boil off one of his two faces. While you're at it. Go on, be off with you. No, please, It can't be helped. Shikatanai. Now then, it would be unbecoming not to show my guests a proper welcome. As such, you're all invited to join me at my castle. That's what betrayal gets you. Yeah. So you'll let us into your underground facility? Oh, an underground facility, eh? I suppose that isn't entirely inaccurate. But no, I simply keep it buried underground as a matter of course. It will because my subjects no end of emotional turmoil. If I were to constantly grace them with my noble presence, after all, it is the mark of a truly excellent ruler to erase all trace of herself, so as not to overwhelm her subjects. So I, of course, am no exception. However, now that we have guests to welcome, it won't have to do blah. It won't do to have the nightless city true form hidden away like this. Behold. Oh, what's that? Tactician? That'll be both dangerous and pointless, you say. You fool. The point is to shock the living daylights out of them. They shall be so agape their eyes might well pop right out of their heads. I have to see that for myself. Now let's ignore my silly tactician device and try this again. Behold, the nightly city's true form. An earthquake. No, this is something else. The scaffold's cracking open. Something enormous is rising up out the ground. Can't believe it. It's a castle. It's even brighter than the rest of the city combined. Who thought that was a good idea? This is the heart of the Ida city. Its brightest shining star. I call it Yorong Hall, or the Hall of the Divine Light. A perfectly fitting name. To be perfectly honest, I've been waiting for someone with spirit to show up so that I can finally show it off. I can't make use of the mechanism I had to put in place to make it appear like this on a whim after all. Now then, I shall have a feast prepared in your honor while I await you in my castle. Feel free to frolic with my attendants as you make your way here. Attendants? Oh crap. She must mean all the torches coming out of the entrance. So we have torches guarding the gate before us, and torches surrounding our escape route behind us. What would you have to do, Paragon? We can't give up now. I say forward. Sasageo. Agreed. I believe Ryder would say the same if he were here. I'm glad to hear that. It's part of my geese to never turn down an invitation to a feast. Now that the assassin has invited us to one, I was prepared to go all by myself if you had declined. She invited all of us, after all. Well, right, let's go, Paragon. The assassin's almost in reach. I will bring out another castle. I'll pick a Scathic Scotty and bring out her White Castle. Okay, it's just trash mobs. Okay. 95? Why no 100? No, I'm just joking. Alright, so let's go here. I can't remember. Let me see. Is this MP2 or 1? MP1. Oh no. Okay. Let's just shuffle our... I guess we could do the full combo. State where critical rate decreases. Okay. Nice. Let's give her some of that. I'll give her this one because I think it's a smaller battery. And then we'll get the bubbles going. Each mental debuff. It can kill them instantly. Have to be first skill? Now you can tell me. Someone died. No, why two of them died. Oh wait, it's a wave of them. Okay. Alright, I'll activate first skill. I see. It makes him stronger. Okay. Let's do it again. Dropping towers. They took away my invincibility before my evade. Not like this. Okay. We didn't crit. Big sadness. I see. I'm just trying to get her thing all the way to max. Alright, this is the part where we dodge everything. Dodge everything. I'm definitely not getting hit by that. We'll let Estrella die. And keep... Oh wait, she has guts. Actually, no, we can keep Estrella alive. There you go. Dang, they want her in particular. Finally got a triple Ilya. If only I had done her interlude This could have been the one.
星の輝きが今ここに
Let's shuffle. We might get triple Ilya again. Unlucky. Or triple Estrella.
我が天秤に集いひらめきそうしますのぶっ飛ばしますわよこうかしら私の宝石たちこれがとどめ
Okay. Suplex time?
宝石の声を聞けば
Okay.
どうぞ遠慮なく
Alright, let's do this. Do this.
さあこいつでフォールですわせんむさぼるあなたの罪を計りましょう我が宝石庫はこの夜空あなたの罪はこの星の数クッソスンオル
This will be close to
の
death?
救いをお求めですの落ちたる先は気楽天獲物を捕らえる女の地獄この廊下に皆様のルツけなげです
Almost. Okay, now it's dead for sure here.
噛めば噛むほど味わいたし
The mermaid just keeps growing and growing.
任せてぶっ飛ばしますわよワン、ツー、スリーあら、カウントは必要なかったかしら
Okay, okay. Let me actually upgrade some of these Ilya skills here. I got the lottery, so I better have. I think I have materials for this. Yeah, here it is. This is significant. 100% significant. Oh no! I didn't play the lottery enough. I do have this medicine though. Yeah, I have this stuff. I got the good stuff. Also, let me see if I have some stuff for Koi and Skya here too. You. No, not yet. One of these gets more sea stars. Forgot which one. Alright, let's continue right here. Now the queue restarts. The queue restarts here. It's always caster too. Always caster. Galatea. We always use a rider as well. Oh, I was just like looking around here. I think I don't remember the Q order here, to be honest. I didn't write out the Q order. So I can just do how you say it? It's Santa Morgan, guys. It's Santa Morgan. Sorry, not Morgan. Santa Saver. Not Morgan. Santa Saver. I want to play it. I'm gonna play it just for fun. None of y'all got this. I know none of y'all got this. Alright, so I'll do that. Oh man, Assassin at disadvantage? On the bench, Koyaskaya. Alright. This should be good, right? Go here. Whoops. Like that. Okay, I said that's pretty good. Had changed up the menu some more. These must be your personal chambers. Indeed, how good of you to come, Chigao. Confirmed, that's the assassin in the Nightless City. But who's that next to her? Oh, it's the caster of the Nightless City. Another servant reading. Be careful, Paragon. Oh yeah. I suppose you wouldn't have met yet. Would you? Very well. You may introduce yourself. Alright. I'm a caster servant. I serve as a tactician here in the Nightless City. Another woman, but she seems so uncomfortable. And her eyes, they're so sad. It's as though she's scared of everything. Oh, a tactician, and here I thought you were the type to lead a nation a touch more whimsically. Don't be ridiculous. The best rulers are those who know how to make use of their subjects. I take great pride in my choice of adjutants. Skilled underlings deserve to be valued, to be given the sort of work that suits those skills. I am an unrivaled judge of talent. I would go so far as to say that not even the great Qi Huang or my ancestor, Louis Bang, can surpass me. Case in point, it was all thanks to Caster's clever planning that I was so easily able to drown those filthy rats in yeast. You must be the caster Dahu mentioned. I'm afraid it's true. I did once serve yeast. But if I had stayed there, well, I didn't want to die, so Dahu pursued Hindustic pleasures to its absolute extreme. She never planned for the future, but always chose to live purely for the moment. Caster tried to warn her over and over, but that lust-crazed wretch refused to listen. In time, she realized that yeast would one day come to an ignominious end, and decided to come work for me. I am truly grateful for your compassion, Your Highness. Speaking of which, what do you think of my Nightless City? There's nothing at all like that pitiful pile of planks that used to be yeast, right? They're both pretty terrible. Indeed, I knew you'd say as well. Whoa, she just fell right off the throne and face planted, just like in cartoons. Oh, she sure popped right back up there though. Absurd, you must be lying to me. There's no other reason you would say such a thing. You couldn't possibly fail to see its splendor after witnessing it firsthand. I cannot believe it otherwise. Whatever your original purpose in coming here, you should have seen enough of my city even before I granted you an audience to recognize its brilliance. If anything, I was certain you would arrive, prostrate yourselves before me, and beg me to let you live in my glorious city. Don't you agree, tactician? Yes, of course, I couldn't agree more. I can see she's doing her best to avert her eyes. Hey, we're the ones who can't believe what we're hearing. How could you be so proud of this glowy mess? You need to ask? The answer is blindly obvious. The city is light itself. Where there's light, there's justice. Thus, the city is overwhelmingly just. In fact, It is a city of nothing but justice. That is utterly absurd. You have torture openly displayed. The men your women keep are terrified of it, and rightly so. People rat each other out left and right. Nobody can trust anyone else, let alone speak their minds freely. Well, of course, I strongly encourage my subjects to report any transgressions they witness, after all. What? If anything, I would distrust the ones who don't. Evil should not be hidden. Crime should not be covered up. They should say something the moment they so much as sense wrongdoing afoot. That way, my loyal torturers can take over and compel the offender to come clean. There's so much wrong with that. I don't even know where to start. Just off the top of my head, what about false accusations or misunderstandings? A system like that will surely incentivize people to falsify reports in order to kick others down. Never. That sort of thing only happens in other lesser nations. In a truly just nation, one that holds itself to the highest standard, there can be no mistakes and certainly no false accusations, nor any who would misuse the reporting system for their own ends. Such things would simply never happen. That well, they sure as hell happened here. The Nihilist city is still young. As such, some growing pains are to be expected. But as my methods spread and take root, this city will quickly grow closer to the ideal. Nonetheless, with all that said, even you cannot deny that my city is far more peaceful and orderly than Ys or El Dorado. Surely you saw for yourself how brightly it glitters. That is all the proof you could need to know that my reign is good and proper. Under my rule, evil will die out. The strong will assume responsibility and flourish, and the weak will serve as their foundation. What could possibly be wrong with that? Even a child could see the simple truth of this path. In one sense she's right, that would be a strong manner in which to lead a country, but here I'll spell it out for you. In a nation where everyone holds themselves to the highest standards, reporting wrongdoers is the perfect approach. With all my subjects vigilant, there will be no tolerance for evil of any kind, no matter how small. Eventually, that approach will lead to the end of evil entirely. And so the goal of proper conduct is precisely what will set people on the correct path. I don't know if this is the best way to say this, but you're wrong. You're just wrong. Even if I did that, if it did make evil disappear and more crimes ever took place in the city anymore, I can't imagine the people who live there could ever smile. I agree, that's not true peace at all. I don't know who that voice belongs to, but she clearly is dissing me. How dare you? None of you have even the slightest self-control. Even it's just you. All humanity is like that. You all need to learn to endure the most arduous hardships, to work hard, and study with diligence. As long as one builds character like that, evil will never take root in their minds. In time, there will no longer be a need for transgression to be reported. And yet, you dare to criticize my rule, and in my presence, Castor, what is the punishment for this heinous crime? I don't think we have a punishment for this particular crime, but if we add this to the bothering me for no specific reason category, you're keeping it real, then the punishment would be for your highness to torture them yourself, and then life in prison. Yes, that will do. Very well then. I shall first torture you myself. Then you can begin your new life rotting in my dungeon. However, since I am nothing if not merciful, I shall call in my best torturers, those who can compel anyone to speak the truth. In effect, I shall make it easier for you to repent and confess your true feelings, namely, I beg your forgiveness. Your Nightly City is actually super awesome. I was just so shy I couldn't come out and say that before. Not that will lessen the severity of your sentence, of course. I'm afraid that not even a nation ruler can bend its law once she has made them. Castor, you will assist me. Will I? And these people are truly foolish enough to fail to understand the righteousness of my path. They will have come here with a goal destroying the city. If they succeed, you will not escape unscathed. She wild? She's like, yeah, we're gonna make sure we correct that language of yours real quick. Then it seems I have no choice. I don't want to die, so I will fight. That reminds me, someone on the list has her at like Grill 100. I was like, goodness, they love this unit. The 3-star unit, I should say. Great. Or a 4-star unit. I think she's a 4-star unit. The 4-star unit at Grill 100. That's you? Wait, you don't got the Wu Zhexiong at Grill 100, I think. Great, a whole bunch of those tacticians tortures again. We still have many interlopers to deal with, but we are also finally within reach of our goal. We gotta let this chance go to waste. Oh yeah. I've never. That was like, I think that was like one of your first Grill 100 ones, if I remember correctly. You're up against an assassin and a caster. We still don't know their true names, so please be careful. And take a quick drink here. Huge disadvantage already off the bat. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's just do what we can. Santa's gift. Okay, this is much more manageable here. I probably did that out of order. I did it out of order. Oh. I did it. Okay, it's okay. Dang! That class advantage. I'd like to get triple Ilya and kill this one. I did not get triple Ilya to kill that one. Okay then. Let's just evade. Okay, surely I get like 2 Ilias here, right? Okay, good. I'm not sure if this is enough juice. I'll do this though. I hope that's enough. Nice, we have enough. Now I'm ready to fight whatever they have here. So they have advantage here. I'll give you guts. I'll give you this too. Oh, we got. Oh yeah, we got busters for days. But I'd rather hold on to her buster though. For the other assassin over here.
サンタからの贈り物だ。聖夜に沈め。エクスカリバーモルガーン。
Dang, she does damage. Oh, this is why we give her guts. Let's go here. Dang it, she's still alive. We have triple. Oh, we don't have triple anything. That's okay. I actually rather attack with them because they have their full power, but Ilias attack down. I get more value doing this. Oh wait, but that thing has a defense buff. Goodness. Oh, that thing has a crit buff. Okay, there you go. Finally. All right. So now we get to do this, kinda. I'll give her this. In case. Okay. Da Vinci goes here. Oh wait, I didn't give her invincibility. No. That's okay. Please don't target the. Okay, thank goodness it's that one. Defense down. Well, we get to see Bradamante at least. Okay. So this is how it goes down. I'll have her do the... This... All right, now she is dead for sure.
ほいはい任せてシューターほらほらしないでほらやったね大勝利それでは反社から素材を剥ぎ取りましょうか物騒なことはやめてね
2 more notes. Goodness. This is a very, very long stream. I haven't had a long this one in a while.
暑くなってきましたね先輩もお体には気をつけてくなれ
Okay. Yeah, there was let's see. We'll bring a caster and bring a rider. This is probably their revenge here. So I'd rather... bring a safe unit like Astoria in case that is indeed a revenge rerun. We'll use yours. There you go. Okay. This should be fine, I think. But I can, hold on. I think I might have to end it right here. Yeah, because I have to, let me take a break here. I have to, do a certain thing real quick. So, thank you all for, coming out to the stream. I appreciate it. I know it's kind of strange to end it like abruptly through the node, but I apologize about that. Thank you all for coming out, and hopefully see you next week. Adios. Bye-bye. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you.